Hi everyone, this is Fanny from Backward Story, and I am in New York City for the Book Expo of America. This is the first full day of the Book Expo, and today the Teen Author Buzz panel met and gave their finalists of the year. Yesterday I posted a video with the adult finalist titles of the year. To be a finalist, every publisher must submit their lead title, and then a panel decides which books are going to have the most impact, and they promote them as the finalists of the year. Two of the books that came out last year, The 57 Bus and Dear Martin, went on to win several awards this past season. The first book is Sadie by Courtney Summers. It comes out September 4th from Macmillan and Wednesday Books. The tag is If She Dies, She Takes the Truth with Her, and it is about a homeless girl. Then you have blurbs from Stephanie Perkins, Veronica Roth, and it says it is already the most buzzed about young adult thriller of 2018. And you have this little blurb here. It says, I'm going to kill a man. I'm going to steal the light from his eyes. I want to watch it go out. You aren't supposed to answer violence with more violence, but sometimes I think violence is the only answer. Growing up alone in an isolated small town, life was not easy for Sadie and her younger sister Maddie, but their bond was impenetrable. When the unthinkable happens and Maddie is found dead, Sadie vows to do whatever it takes to avenge her sister's murder. And it says that this book is going to be Courtney's breakout novel. It uses a serial-like podcast that retraces her steps, and it has a gritty plot. There's a little more information. The book starts with Wes McCrae, popular public radio personality. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into when he overhears a story about a missing girl in a small Colorado town where he's on location. He decides to find out what happened to her. And he at first thinks that a girl's run away, they go missing, but there might be something more to the story. Sadie has no idea that her story will soon become the subject of a major podcast. She bought a car on Craigslist and fled her hometown to follow clues that she hopes will lead to the man who killed her sister. Her journey will take her from one small town to another, each step taking her closer to the killer, each step more dangerous than the previous. And each step only strengthens her resolve. The next book is The Similars by Rebecca Hanover, and it is about clones. It comes out in January, so this one is not out for a while. 6 clones, 1 elite boarding school, countless deadly secrets. This one says, junior year just got a lot more cutthroat. This fall, 6 new students are joining the junior class at the elite Darkwood Academy. But they aren't regular overachieving teens. They're clones, and they're attending school alongside their originals. The similars are all anyone can talk about. Who are these clones? Why are they all Darkwood students? And who is the madman who broke the law to create them? And then it's about a girl who comes face to face with someone who is Oliver's exact DNA copy, who is her best friend who died over the summer. She's pulled deeper into the similars clique. She can't escape the dark truths about the clones, and no one can be trusted, not even the boy she is falling for who has Oliver's face. The next one is Darius the Great is Not Okay by Adib Khorram. And I may have butchered that, I'm sorry. It comes out in August. Becky Albertelli, Jasmine Werga, and Nick Stone all blurbed this one. It says that Darius Kellner speaks better Klingon than Farsi, and he knows more about Hobbit social cues than the Persian ones. He's a fractional Persian, half his mother's side, and his first ever trip to Iran is about to change his life. Darius has never really fit in at home, and he's sure things are going to be the same in Iran. His clinical depression doesn't exactly help matters, and trying to explain his medication to his grandparents only makes things harder. Then, Darius meets Sarab, the boy next door, and everything changes. Soon they're spending their days together playing soccer, eating faluda, and talking for hours on a secret rooftop overlooking the city's skyline. Sarab calls him Darius, the original Persian version of his name, and Darius has never felt more like himself than he does now that he's Darius to Sarab. By turns hilarious and heartbreaking, Adib Khorram's brilliant debut is for anyone who's ever felt not good enough, and then met a friend who makes them feel so much better than okay. The next one is The Girl King by Mimi Yu. This comes out, I think, in January. It may have moved to February. January 9th. January 8th. It's from Bloomsbury. And I actually picked this one up at Bloomsbury during their tour of their publishing house on Tuesday. And so I did not pick up a second copy today. I left it for someone else. But I'm super excited to read this. It's been blurbed by Kendari Blake, Heidi Heilig, Marjorie Liu, and Cindy Pone. And it is about two sisters who become rivals in a war to claim the title of emperor. It's a richly imagined Asian-inspired fantasy for fans of Renee Ahdieh and Saba Tahir. The sisters Liu and Min have always known their places as the princesses of the Empire of the First Flame. The eldest, assertive Liu, will be named her father's heir and becomes the dynasty's first female ruler, while timid Min will lead a quiet life in Liu's shadow. Then their fathers name their male cousin Set to the heir instead, throwing both girls' lives into utter chaos. Determined to reclaim her birthright, Liu has no choice but to go on the run, leaving Min to face their volatile court alone. Liu crosses paths with Nokai, the lone unlikely survivor of the decimated Ashina, a clan of nomadic wolf shapeshifters. Noke never learned to shift, or to trust the empire that killed his family, but working with the princess might be the key to unlocking his true power. As Liu and Noke form a tenuous alliance, Min's own hidden power awakens, a forbidden, deadly magic that could secure Set's reign, or allow her to claim the throne herself. But there can only be one emperor, and the sisters' greatest enemy could very well turn out to be each other. And it's told from 3 points of view. It's the first book in a sweeping fantasy series, and it weaves together a story of ambition, betrayal, and sacrifice. And the last book I got at the panel today was Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ngan. This is coming out in October by Jimmy Patterson Books. And it says, "In my land, we're known as paper girls, easily torn, existing only for others to use and discard. But there's something they've all forgotten about paper. It can light the world on fire and make it burn. Lei is of the paper caste, the lowest and most oppressed class in Kara. Even so, rumors of her golden eyes have piqued the king's interest, and she is ripped from her home and taken to the opulent but oppressive palace, her life now beholden to his every whim. But Lei, dreaming of escape, I cannot talk tonight, I'm sorry, it's like midnight and I'm brain dead. Dreaming of escape, she does the unthinkable. She falls in love. Her forbidden romance, there's a forbidden romance, there is a plot to threaten the king's reign, and then she has to decide how far she's willing to go for her freedom. And it's lush, poetic, and unforgettable. An extraordinary tale of love that transcends the bleakest of circumstances. And this is one I was really excited to pick up. It's super gorgeous. I was going to go to a signing later in the day, but when I got the galley drop, I figured that was good enough for me. And I'm very excited for it. So these are the 5 books that were the YA Buzz panel finalists for 2018. I'm definitely interested to hear which ones you are most excited to read. I want to read all of them. I went in knowing that these 2 were going to be the ones that I already knew I wanted to read, and I was so excited for them, but I want to read them all now because they all sound so good. And I won't be posting a video again until next week because I don't want to use up data to upload videos. This is a really quick sneak peek at everything that I got just today, the first day, Thursday. And I will do a full display, a full video of day 1 next week, as well as a video of day 2, because I'm going to be getting even more tomorrow. So look forward to that. I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.